guys, Caden here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back on the world to begin our Diplodocus project. So we're starting over pretty much where we left off last episode, and you know I've kind of just extended this walkway out a little bit, kind of still figuring out what we're doing on this side of it, but we're gonna, well, the plan at least I think for today is we're gonna start. Well, I'm gonna clarify one thing: we're not getting the Diplodocus in this episode. I do not have enough time. Actually, this episode itself might be pretty short, just due to the fact I don't really have a lot of time to record this, due to just a lot of academic stuff. I'm rounding off my semester, so, you know, lots of last-minute big projects I gotta finish. Anyway, I'm actually recording this intro in, like, a break between two big projects, so, yeah, maybe not the wisest use of time, but whatever. Anyway, so looking in this area over here, we can kind of see what's going to be the exhibit. So I'm thinking, after more surveillance, the back of the exhibit's gonna be this hill. This hill right here. Probably, oh wow, ooh, dang. Wow, I have not seen this area. Where's this in relation to everything else? Wow, this is a wonderful little area. Goes right up to a river in the mountains. We're not putting the Diplodocus in this area, but this might lead up to the T-Rex exhibit, actually. Looking at that. Yeah, we're gonna put something cool over here. I don't know what yet, but something cool's going over in this direction. Anyway, yeah, so basically I just wanted to lay over like what we're kind of doing for today's episode. Just kind of, well, working on terraforming for the most part. I'm gonna, let's see. I think the plan is, like I said, it's gonna kind of come back to where do we need to find? Okay, that hill there, about. So, I've kind of got the predetermined first, and dang, I do need more food. I do not have any more on me. But, so kind of about here, and then maybe going in a diagonal across that, and we'll kind of see if we can link that up with a pathway or something. I don't know, I haven't quite got that part figured out yet. Anyway, and I'm also thinking we might throw another animal back here or something. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so anywhere from across this river here, all the way to maybe about that block there, or to like that area there, back to there, and then kind of bring it across back past this hill. So it's going to be a fairly large area. I mean, it should actually be bigger than the Brachiosaurs, which I think will be good, because as far as I can tell, at least from last time I saw one, which was during my mod review, I think the Diplodocus is a bigger dinosaur, so I think that should work out quite well. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering on, and I will cut back when I've made a bit of progress on this. All right, guys, well, this is an area, I don't even know if I've ever showed this off on film before. This is my zombie spawner, and I've been sitting here because my shovel was about to die, and I needed to repair it, but I also lost my sword, and I have no idea where I put it. This is probably deafening, is it not? Oh gosh, sorry, everybody. But yeah, I was just gonna get some XP to repair the shovel up, and then I'm gonna show you guys the work I guess I've done. Honestly, I kid you not, this. Oh, the shovel doesn't have mending on it. Oh my gosh, I legitimately thought it did. Well, that's on me, I guess. Anyway, I guess we'll teleport back to the storage room. People suggested I actually should put, what is it? What are they called? Waypoints around the park so I don't have to run everywhere. And you know what? Those are some incredibly smart people who I would definitely listen to. But I also don't know if I will. We'll see. Maybe I will. I mean, it's starting to get a bit crazy, isn't it? Because we've got, so we got the north section of the park. We're moving on to the east section right now, and then we've also got the west of the park, which is, yeah, the west, the east, and the north are all going to be expanded quite a lot in the coming episodes, I guess, aren't they? Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys kind of what's gone on. This clip's actually happening a bit later after the intro, which, considering I've had math today, yeah, I haven't gotten tons done, and more of it was actually just kind of figuring out what levels I'm gonna do things. Like, I did progress, and then I realized I kind of need to remove it all because the progress I did make, well, I realized I didn't want it to be that height, so I'm having to redo a lot of stuff. Anyway, so what's currently happening is this hill is going, that hill is going, and all of this is going to be, excuse me, hiccups there. All of this is going to be brought down to this level, which should be quite the fun project in all honesty. So I'm just gonna kind of like, as you can see, I'm kind of working on taking that out. And you can also see, oh gosh, hiccups. Ah! Brutal attack by hiccups. But as you can see over here, I did kind of start covering it over, but then it was too high. Wow, this is bad. I'm gonna stop hiccuping, hopefully. By the next clip. So the plan is I'm gonna work a bit more on just clearing this out. The plan for this episode is hopefully just to kind of get it down to this basin here and kind of smooth it out. But other than that, I don't really know what else we're gonna do this episode. Like I said, this is gonna be a short one just because, once again, I do not have tons of time to record this. I've basically had to spend all of today recording, and then tomorrow I'm busy a lot until the afternoon, so we'll see what happens this episode. So next episode, hopefully we can start working on fences and stuff, but we'll see. So anyway, I'll catch up back with you guys in just a minute when I've hopefully made a bit more progress. All right, guys, we're back, and it's been, I don't know how many hours. I barely slept, and I've like worked on homework for so long last night. Anyway, we're back, and gosh, I have to say, I've been working on this basically for an hour or two after I could this afternoon. When I could this afternoon. Anyway, that's not the important thing. I've been working on this terraforming thing, and I'm looking at it, and maybe it's just because I've been working at it, so like gradually I've forgotten what the terrain looked like, but to me it feels like I've done nothing. I have put probably like 3 or 4 hours into this, and it feels like I've done nothing. But I know I technically have, and that it's actually starting to make a lot of good progress. The annoying thing is, it's like I keep kind of, see, this is the advantage of like, having terrain editing tools like, Voxel, Sniper, and World Edit, is that you can kind of do this super quickly. But by hand, it's a lot of like, you build out something and then you don't like it, and then you need to like recede it more or expand it more, and it's a lot of that, and this is what this has been, like lots of bringing it forward and backward. But I'm starting to get the feel for what I want, which is a lot of like this is not going to be a very, what do you call it? It's not going to be like a lot of our other exhibits, like the Brachiosaurus. The Brachiosaurus have a really steep hill in the first part of the exhibit. There's a steep hill in most of our exhibits, except for the Stegosaurs, which have a pretty flat exhibit. And this one technically will have a dip in it, but I really want it to barely have one at all. Like this exhibit's going to be super smooth for the most part, just until we obviously get to the river, which I'm actually considering. And I'd like to do this on both sides. I was gonna just raise this up here, but I think I'm gonna expand the river actually. And I wanna do a lot with the river here. I think it could be cool to do a lot of cool stuff with it. Maybe we can throw some animal over here or something. We'll see what happens. But I'd like to do a rock face coming all the way along this side of the bank and a smaller one coming along this side, which should hopefully at least, prevent the Diplodocus from getting too close to the fence. And I didn't initially want to do that because I was like, oh, it'll look just like the, what do you call it? The Brachiosaurus exhibit. But I don't think it will, because I want to like also throw stuff over here. Like I want to make the river something cool that we can kind of bring into, well, it'll be in the Diplodocus exhibit and any other exhibits we expand this way. The river's going to be part of it. So I think it'll work a bit better. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is kind of, let's see. What was I thinking? So definitely, and my shovel's actually gonna break soon. I think I broke my other one, yeah, because it didn't have mending. Speaking of which, I know I said this before, but I definitely need to go and get some more mending books from my fishing stuff. Or maybe I need to set up a villager trading center or something. But like, as you can see here, like on the minimap, that's a lot of what I'm using to kind of judge how this is looking. Just build, look at minimap, kind of see how the feel is. Check the vibe on this thing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I'm so tired, guys. I slept like 6 hours, I think. No, I slept like 5 hours. I slept 5 hours. I was really busy this morning. Yesterday I was just working on math. So like my brain is kaput, really. It really is. But I don't know, I mean, that's the advantage of doing terraforming, I guess, is terraforming isn't like a brain intensive thing. It's kind of just eyeballing it. It really is. And yeah, that curve looks a lot better, I think. Obviously it needs to be like smoothed out a bit more, and actually like I need to put a bit more hand done work into it, but you get the idea. Like The river is going to be this like big basin kind of coming through that it's going to kind of like separate the east of the park from the rest of the park, I guess. Kind of like how the west park is separated by the river as well. And I think that's kind of cool. I think it's interesting to separate the east and west sections from the center of the park by rivers. I don't know. I like the idea. I think it's a really good one. Anyway, so next episode, hopefully, because I'm definitely going to need like more time to get more stuff done, like the actual exhibit. We're going to start putting stuff in. So that's another thing with the river. It means the fence, because this will be probably turned into a rock wall to kind of fit in with the rock wall motif I want to put through here. There won't be a fence over on this side, which means there won't be a fence at all over here, which I think will be kind of nice, because it'll be the first real exhibit where I've done that, and like where the path isn't right up against the exhibit becoming the fence kind of thing, like the Brachiosaurs. So the fence will probably start coming along here, and then, you know, we'll fill in all this, we'll take down the trees, we'll connect it up to this hill, probably go over the hill, and then kind of bring it back over to those hills, across there, and then back up to the river, and that will kind of make the exhibit. I think that's the plan, at least for now. I'm really trying to think, though, how I want to get to the mountains over here, because we have another river we need to go over. Well, actually, not another river, it's the same river. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to kind of get over to the mountains here, because obviously we said like T-Rex over here I think will look phenomenal. I really do. I think it's going to look awesome. So I guess I just need to figure out how we're going to get over to this area. I think currently I'm thinking there's going to be, we might put the raptor house down over here or something. Build some sort of big structure, a really big exhibit to kind of draw people over in this direction. We're kind of going to see just what happens as we go along. Anyway, and I also am realizing that's kind of a cool thing I think that's happening is with how the park's starting to get laid out, is a lot of the big herbivores are going in the north. All of our big carnivores are going to be in the east section. The south is a lot of our medium-sized herbivores, and the west is our non-dinosaurs. And I really, really like that theme. I think it's kind of cool to kind of have like the different types of dinosaurs spread out into their own little sections. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that. Also, I guess I should design like a center of the park, and people have suggested I should build a visitor center and an entrance, and I totally think I will. I just don't know when or which area it'll link into, I guess. I don't know, we'll see when I get to that. What else do I need? Oh, I just realized I should definitely go mining before next episode. Because, well, I don't even think we'll be we probably won't finish the exhibit next episode. I don't know when we'll finish the exhibit. It might take a couple videos, because it's gonna be a fairly large exhibit, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. But we also, I just realized, only have one Diplodocus DNA, so we're gonna need more. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I guess that's something I should ask. If you guys have any suggestions as to stuff we should put into the Diplodocus exhibit, any ideas for how it should be made, the kind of biome we should go for, I am very much thinking some acacia trees in here, because I want to kind of go for a more savanna style look, and I think that'll look really nice. I don't know if we'll do much water features since we'll have the river. I don't think we really will need one. Maybe we'll put a lake out there or something. We'll see. But yeah, let me know any ideas you guys have in the comments down below. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. Sorry the episode's so short. Again, I'm just like scrapped for time, and that terraforming took ages. It's been so crazy working on it. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the Diplodocus. I'm really excited to get it in and like kind of finish the exhibit, kind of see how things are going to work. I think it should be really cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.